So I help people lose weight, but what do I eat in a day? I'm gonna show you in today's video. This morning we are starting out with a bowl of greens, and I know what you're thinking, Emmy, what the heck? Why am I seeing green things before noontime? That should be illegal. Actually, I think it should be illegal not to see something green before noontime, because green vegetables contain thylakoids. Thylakoids shut off the hunger signal, so if you have greens with the first thing that you eat, then your cravings will be lessened throughout the rest of the day. All right, I've got my bowl here, and I'm gonna put in 2 pieces of bread. This is the homemade bread that I made in one of my most recent videos. You can check out that recipe. It's only 2 ingredients, the healthiest bread you'll ever eat. No, you need to stay, sir. Then I've got some chopped romaine lettuce. Whenever I'm building these bowls, I always build them deconstructed because they look so beautiful this way. But trust me when I say that when it's time to eat, it all gets mixed together and it is not cute. Then I've just cooked up some farro after discovering farro on my vacation with Healthy Mummy. We're obsessed. It is so good. If you like oats, I'm not the biggest rice girl, but if you like oats, then you'll really like farro because it has a nice chewy texture to it. I'm gonna use up this whole thing. I'll probably just make 2 bowls for myself. Usually, honestly guys, when I'm doing this just me, I just take a giant bowl and throw it all in, but I like to make it nice and pretty for you so you can see all the ingredients. So I have the oven preheated to 425. I have sliced up a little baby eggplant, a yellow squash, and some zucchini, as well as a red onion. I have a nonstick pan here, and I have put balsamic vinegar on the bottom. You can use any balsamic vinegar. This is the one that I got from the store. I put the veggies on top, and then I sprinkled some more balsamic vinegar. I'm gonna put this in the oven for about 20 minutes. How gorgeous did these roasted veg come out? I am very pleased. And look how nice and flavorful they are. Oh yes, oh yes. This is kidney beans, pinto beans, and black beans. I'm gonna add that on. And then this is the Good Neighbors oil-free hummus. How beautiful, how gorgeous. A great way to start the day. Hello my honeys, if you're new to the channel, hey, I'm Emmy. I'm a nutritionist and the creator of the Slim on Starch program, where you work with me as well as a mindset coach and a nutrition coach to lose weight on a plant-based diet. If you want to do that, click the link in the down bar. While my oats are in the microwave, I need to show you what I splurged on and I'm so excited about. I went to Whole Foods and I splurged. I normally never buy the pre-packaged, pre-cut fruit, but this was just calling my name. It's grapes, raspberries, blackberries, and strawberries, and it's just, oh, it's so beautiful. So I'm gonna have this alongside my oats. So I've got my little pot of fruit, and then my oats have been cooked. Let me show you what I'm gonna add to my oats. In my little bamboo glass jar that I keep in the fridge, this is a combination of flax seeds, sunflower seeds, chia seeds, cinnamon. I think that's it. I'm gonna put this in my next cookbook. But yeah, I'm gonna add this to my oats. And also, if you need a sweetener, absolutely add a little bit of maple syrup, some dates, some fresh fruit. I really appreciate the taste of oats, so I love just having my oats with my flaxseed mixture. You also could add on some nuts or some nut butter, but this is gonna do it for me. And people would say, what the heck, you're having oats for lunch? I don't label breakfast, lunch, dinner. I'm just eating, and this is what sounds good, and this is really exciting me. I'm so excited about this. I'm curious, what is your current health goal? Are you trying to lose weight, lower your cholesterol, improve menopause symptoms, just be healthier? Let me know in the comments. So I'm starting out with a bowl of greens here. And then in my rice cooker, it's still steaming, so it might steam up the camera. I cooked up some wild rice. This is the Lundberg wild rice, just right into the rice cooker. So I'm gonna add this in. I'm quite generous with the amount of rice that I use. Do not be afraid of starch, don't be afraid of carbs. All of your meals need to have a starch in them in order for you to feel satisfied. So wild rice is my starch of choice. Next, I was so excited to find this at the grocery store because most things that are vegan and dairy-free are going to be loaded with oils. And this actually doesn't have any oil added. I'll show you the ingredients here. You can see that it's made from cashews. So if it is made from cashews, which it is, it could possibly be a little bit richer of a food, meaning that it's going to be higher in calories and higher in fat. This really isn't that bad, and I am in weight maintenance, so even if it is, that's totally fine. If you're looking to lose weight, you're going to want to keep this as a condiment, meaning just use a little bit. But if you are in weight maintenance, like myself, then I am going to use this as my dressing. And I'll be honest with you guys, it really just tastes like salsa. It doesn't taste very queso-y, which is fine, but I wanted to try it out. Next, I have a combination of pinto beans, kidney beans, and black beans, and I'm gonna add that in. And now I'm gonna mix all of this up. To keep this from being dry, I'm gonna take a red onion and I'm gonna steam this. So the red onion has been steamed in my steamer. I will link this in the description bar. And I'm just gonna throw it in with the rest of the ingredients. And what's great about this is there is the water in the onions that will give it a nice, some moisture to this so that it's not so dry, and will help give it a little sweetness as well because cooked onions are very sweet. Then I found this at the grocery store and I could not be more excited about it. It's guac that comes in a little squeeze container. You absolutely could just use avocado to give creaminess to this dish. So I'm gonna use this, which I'm so excited about. I personally, if I'm gonna make something like this, I like to be really mushy. I find it so satisfying. I love when you can hear the gloppiness. Listen. To me, that is how you know that this is good. All right, so now I have some corn tortillas and I'm gonna make a few tacos and then just put the rest on the side here. But to make sure that it's not dry at all, I'm just gonna put a little bit of the guac on the tortillas before I put the salad on, whatever you call this mixture. You also could add salsa here. I don't have any salsa, and I wanted to try out this queso, cashew queso that I found at the grocery store. Update after taking a bite, this is not complete without salsa. So I'm okay with that. But if you are making this for yourself, definitely add salsa or pico de gallo on top of this to make it complete. Now, the reason why this doesn't upset me and I'm still gonna eat this whole thing is because food doesn't have to be perfect. Food is here to fuel us. And if it's a 10 out of 10, that's a bonus. But it's okay if it's not the most satisfying, perfect meal ever. I'm not gonna run out to the store and add salsa to make this perfect. I'm gonna know for next time that I should add salsa to this. But it's okay if your food isn't perfect. Use it as a learning experience for how you can improve the recipe next time. I went to brunch recently and I got a fruit bowl and there was cantaloupe in it. And when I think of cantaloupe, I usually think of the rite of passage if you are lucky enough to attend college and eat at the dining hall. It's like a rite of passage that you get cantaloupe and honeydew that is just hard as a rock with absolutely no taste, and that is always what I have thought of cantaloupe as. But I was at brunch recently and I got a fruit bowl and there was cantaloupe in it and it was so tasty. I had just never had truly ripe cantaloupe before. So I got a little container of it from Whole Foods. So much easier when they cut it up for you. Definitely more expensive, I will say that, but I was treating myself. So I got some cut up cantaloupe as well, and I'm going to have myself this little pot of it as my dessert. If you like the food that I showed you in this video, then you have to watch the testimonial from my client Kim, who eats just like I do, and she's released 20 pounds so far. So make sure to watch that video next. I'll put it up on the screen now. I love you, honeys, and I'll see you in my next one. Mwah.